What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Rebel Jiu-Jitsu podcast. I'm driving to work to Rebel Jiu-Jitsu in beautiful Boulder City, Nevada. This episode is going to be about getting started. The hardest part is getting started. I learned that yesterday when I started my podcast. I had been trying to start a podcast, a jiu-jitsu podcast, since I was a white belt in New Jersey. Me and my training partner, buddy, friend, my boy Rich, we had an idea for a podcast. We got a little microphone, USB microphone. We're going to interview our coach first, just out of respect, you know what I mean? Got to interview your professor first. So much, oh man, how should we do the podcast? What kind of mic? And at the same time, we didn't really know too much about jiu-jitsu. We knew we liked jiu-jitsu, but still so young in the sport. This is 10 years ago, guys. This is 10 years ago I wanted to start a podcast. So getting started is the hardest part. People want to do jiu-jitsu for years before they finally walk in the door and sign up. Everything. People think they need to get in shape first. This is a common theme, right? They think they need to lose 50 pounds or get their cardio up before they start jiu-jitsu class. I'm here to tell you, you just got to get started. The most important thing is just getting started. When you start jiu-jitsu, you're going to be bad at jiu-jitsu. When you start badminton, you're going to be bad at badminton, okay? But as time goes on, you'll learn the skills you need to be successful in that field. I'm trying to take the same approach to podcasting, okay? I only have so much time in the day. I'm doing my podcast on the way to work. That's the only time I have right now. I'm going to learn throughout this process, I'm sure. And I'm gonna just keep trying to improve because it's something that's fun for me. So I'm already having fun. I'm improving. Whatever. I don't need to be the best podcaster in the whole world. I just want to be better than I was when I started, which was yesterday. Anywho, I'm trying to have a good amount of episodes for you guys. I drive to work all the time. I work hard. So I want to get at least 3 episodes up a week of this show, just talking about different subjects in jiu-jitsu, like getting started. Getting started is the hardest part. For jiu-jitsu, all you need to start is a gi and sign up for a monthly membership. Okay, this is wherever you live. This is right here, Boulder City, Las Vegas area, 20 minutes from the airport. So, anywhere, Henderson, Vegas, you can come train at my academy. But if you live in New Jersey, if you live in California, if you live wherever you live, chances are there's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school nearby that you're itching to start. If you're listening to this podcast, then chances are maybe you're trying to get back into Jiu-Jitsu, you moved to a new place, you got to find a new school, you just haven't been training for a while, you got an injury. The hardest part is getting started. Just got to walk in the door and get a clean gi. That's all you need, okay? So the one thing I will say with that though is pick the time beforehand. Pick your 3 days a week, your 3 sessions that you're definitely going to make non-negotiable before you even sign up. You don't want to sign up for something that takes like consistency like that and then realize, oh man, I have no time, and then you'll look like a flake to your instructor, of course. People tell me all sorts of things when they sign up, you know what I mean? People tell me they want to be the next Jiu-Jitsu world champion. They say they want to fight Conor McGregor. And then, some people just say, I just want to learn Jiu-Jitsu. I've been interested. I heard about it on Jocko. I heard about it on Joe Rogan. Anything, you can do Jiu-Jitsu for any reason you want, just to get stronger, to protect your family, for fun, for fitness, self-defense. You don't need to be, you don't need to fight Conor McGregor if you don't want to, you know? But you got to be consistent, okay? Consistency is the constant key. Consistency is the only way to learn anything. Jiu-jitsu is hard work, but you learn on the job. If you go to class, even sometimes when you don't understand what the instructor is explaining perfectly, you're going to learn by osmosis, right? You're going to learn just when they're successfully doing the armbar on you. A little bit more about how to control your opponent, right? So the hardest part is getting started. This podcast is brought to you by Anchor. Anchor is an app I have right here on my iPhone that I'm using to record this podcast. You can make your own podcast, record it, put it up, right on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all those cool podcasting apps people listen to. Super easy to use. I highly recommend it. If you want to save big, well, I think it's a free app, but I think I have a code. I have to find that out before my next episode. As I talked about, it's all just about getting started and, you know, learning as you go. So guys, that was my second episode of the show. I hope you guys are having fun listening to me rant on the way to work. Like I said, every episode is going to have a different theme. This episode's theme is pretty simple, guys. The hardest part is getting started. Okay? Get started with whatever it is you're putting off, whether it's doing jiu-jitsu, getting back into jiu-jitsu, whether it's the laundry, whatever it is, you got to get done. Okay? You'll feel a lot better once you go and do it. Remember to like, subscribe, give that 5-star rating, and most importantly, come train. Rebel Jiu-Jitsu, beautiful Boulder City. See you on the mats.